Hello traders, welcome to another weekly Forex Forecast. My name is Gabriel and I will be taking you through the market setups from September 11th through to September the 15th. As always, let's look at the economic calendar to see what the week holds for us on the fundamentals. So Monday, we have a clear week, a clear day. From Tuesday, we'll see the Clement counts change, and on Wednesday, we will have very high impact news. That's the CPI data, which will be affecting the dollar. So I want to believe the dollar could trade in a range before Wednesday, but we will be looking at the setups on that. On Thursday, again, we will be having unemployment rates that will affect the Australian dollar, and then we have interest rates decisions on the euro, which will also come up on Thursday. Then we see core PPI data. Also on Thursday, core retail sales, PPI, and retail sales, all to affect the dollar. So these are highest impact news we have for the week. And on Friday, we'll see Empire State Manufacturing Index, then prelim UOM consumer sentiment. But highest priority for me will be for traders to watch out for the CPI data and also the interest rate decision, which we expect on Thursday. If you traded the markets last week, we will be making a quick review on that also because some of the trades are also playing out this week. Then let's look at the outlook on the currency strength meter. And you can see from this data, we see that opportunities are slimming down across board. So for the week, not much of an opportunity there. So I will be focusing my attention on USD pairs, okay, on USD to the upside, and then pairing it up to the weaker side with Japanese yen, Australian dollar, and New Zealand dollar. Last week, I began to warn that we already see a weakening Swiss franc, and this week, the data is already showing that yes, Swiss franc is weakening out. And you can see the drop from a 4.0 score to 1.7. So I won't be focusing any attention on it for the week. So USD is coming out strongest on my list to the upside and then matching it up with some of the weakest pairs. And Japanese yen is still the top on the list. So USD JPY is my best pair for the week. Then I'll look out for more opportunities on USD, AUD, and USD, NZD, AUD, USD, and NZD, USD. Well, we traded this last week. It smashed our target, I think, just for NZD, USD, that hasn't yet achieved its goal. But if you traded with us last week, you will see that the pairs we looked at last week were all really, really nice. I will be reviewing it in case you still have some trades running in that direction. But let's focus on what we have for the week and just shrinking opportunities. And for me, this week, I will be focusing on USD JPY to the upside, NZD USD to the downside, AUD USD to the downside. And in case you traded last week, I'm going to be doing a quick review on this, which is September 4th through to September the 8th. You will be seeing, in case you still have positions running, I think we were able to smash our targets on USD JPY, AUD, USD, and GBP pairs. All fantastic trading week we had through September 4th to September the 8th. So let's jump in on the charts to see exactly what the market holds for us or what the setups are. And you can see here from the dollar index, dollars continues to gain strength, still have some really nice rally strength to the upside on the dollar, and that's why I will be looking to trade it. First and foremost, my best bet will be to trade USD JPY to the upside. So last week, this was the week last week, and we were looking to the upside. You could see right from the start of the week, we just had that nice, fantastic rally, and it's achieved our profit target. And you can see how market has just been ranging within that level. So the goal was achieved. So this week, going into this week, this will be my new targets going into the week. So let's take out our previous week target. So my goal will be for price to rally into a next key level of 148.77 as when the market resumes. Well, you need to plan also that we could see some correction before this rally, but then I'm optimistic. If you trade using the strategies I trade, you shouldn't have a problem on this to the upside. Next pair will be Australian dollar USD. Australian dollar USD, let me show you what we did last week. So last week we were trading to the downside. Our focus was to sell off towards the last key point of support. And as soon as we got to that point, just look at how we had markets ranging around along that key level. So going into the week, I'm still looking to go sell to the downside. You can see we've already tested the upper boundary of this channel. So what I'm expecting is for price to continue to sell off at least to the last support region we have here. But we have to take it nice and slow all the way to the downside. So into the week, let's take it this way. So this week is already gone. We smashed our goal for the week. So as the week begins, I will be looking already. You see, we're already having this flag pattern. So into this week, I'm looking for price to break out from this flag pattern. And once this happens, this will be a fantastic trigger point for me. So let's get the levels. Yeah, this is it. Fantastic, fantastic. So this is a good channel setup there. So once we begin to see price break away from this channel, next key targets will be 0.6319 level. This is another high priority trade for me. I really like this setup. Really, really nice. So either we wait for price to make it to the upper boundary, which will give us a fantastic level to short again, you know, somewhere around here. Okay, somewhere around there. But then if we see an instant break away from this channel, then we can go in and our next key level will be the 0.6319 level. And last on the list for the week is not loaded with a lot of opportunity, but then every week it's just what Forex trading is all about. So you just have to trade the markets that have the highest probability of giving you profit or moving in the direction forecasted, not just trading all pairs. Yeah, so this week I'm focusing just on 3 pairs: USD, JPY, AUD USD to the downside, and NZD USD to the downside. And again, last week we traded this pair. Look at where we started trading from last week. We cashed in really nice. If you're able to take your profit around here, about 90 pips to the downside. And again, you see we kind of made it up again. Price is like retesting the upper boundary. So if we go down to lower time frame, well, when the week starts, we will see that being respected. So if we're trading this again, you could see that we're beginning to flag out again, have those flag patterns. So once we begin to see price break out from the flag, I believe this will give us that's needed push to achieve our previous week targets. Okay, so you see it, you have it, and that's what it should be. So we were able to, once we see the breakout from this channel, we should achieve our previous week's target, which is 0.5836 level. Okay. So traders, that's it. And in case you still have some trades running on the previous week, let me take you there again. So on the previous week, I think we pretty much achieved all of our target. I've been able to cover USD pairs. Now, let me look at GBP pairs, Swiss franc pairs, because we traded this last week. I think almost all of them still achieved their goals. But let's look at it. GBP NZD, GBP AUD, and GBP JPY. So let's look at starting with GBP AUD, this was our goal from last week. We fell short by just few pips. Look at that, just by about 12 pips, 12 pips, and we were unable to hit the target. And then we started seeing that retracement. But in a case you traded this, I don't think you should be so greedy, because we were able to get at least 240 pips into our bank account last week. So I don't know. You should have taken profit on this. If you don't, maybe we could still have a potential rally again into those levels. But ultimately, I believe we should still have those rallies, but it's not coming out as high priority trades for me this week. And next on the list, GBP NZD. Let's look for it here. GBP NZD. This one we achieved our goal. If you recall, I gave you the target. We ought to take out the last high, and right from the start of the week, look at that. I showed you the levels. We will get a breakout. Once you see the breakout from here, look at that breakout. So you could have entered from here all the way to our profit target. So you could have banked in 146 pips into your account. So this is fantastic. So last week was really, really good for those who followed my signals on this. And last but not the least, GBP JPY, we also, where was it? Yeah, this was last week, where last week began, and I gave you the levels also. Wait for the breakout on this. You see the breakout here. Look at that. As soon as price began to break from the trend line, you know, we made about 160 pips, but we fell short. We couldn't make it high enough to our exact profit target. But in case you got up to 150 pips, I pretty think that's good enough for the week. And in case you're still holding up trades, let's look at Swiss franc pairs. Let's look at them. Where is it? Swiss franc, Swiss franc, Swiss franc. We had Swiss franc pairs from last week. Yes, we did. So we had Swiss franc JPY. Again, we were unable to hit our exact targets. Look at that. So in case you're still holding on this trade, at least we were able to achieve 100 pips before we began to see the sell-off again. But I believe markets should be able to push up some more into the week. Swiss franc began to lose steam last week, and that was from previous week. I began to warn about Swiss franc losing some strength. We also looked at AUD Swiss franc from last week. AUD Swiss franc, where is it? Just a moment, there it is. So AUD Swiss franc, yeah, this one we were able to achieve our goal. I told you this Swiss franc began to lose some strength, and that's why we saw the rally in AUD. But then I told you we should expect a nice breakout, and that's our profit target. We achieved this one. Really nice, 0.56. So I'm not going to look at this trade. So if you still have any trades running here, it meant you didn't follow what we had forecasted. And then the last one is NZD Swiss franc. NZD Swiss franc, yeah. And that's it. Okay, so on NZD Swiss franc, we're looking also to sell off. Yes, the intermediate level was to get an immediate sell-off. This was the line where the week began. And we sold off, but it wasn't really huge. It wasn't really huge. It didn't give us the final breakout from this level. But I recalled showing you this level. Let's go down to M30 so you can see it more clearly. So we had that nice breakout. Look at it here. So you should always expect it. Find the last support levels, then find the breakout. So in case you traded this, I don't think anything, it wasn't so much, but it could have banked in some few pips. But our ultimate goal was to see a break from the bigger time frame, bigger support we had. No, not this one. Let's look at it from the H4. So we didn't see these breakouts. Possibly we could see it happen in the future, but these trades are not coming out as high priority trades for me. All right, so again, this is it from my desk, my trading desk. So in a case you are trading, don't forget we have CPI data on USD, and we also have interest rate decisions on Euro. I would have loved, I would like to trade Euro USD also into the week, but there's a lot of circumstances surrounding that trade into the week, because we're having interest rate decision, all right, on Euro, and also we're having the CPI data. But anything about buying Euro, I'm not going to be looking at that. I favor shorting, going short on Euro. Okay, that's Euro USD. I will favor to go short on it, and you can see the market structure is even supporting that. We already see a breakout from this channel, so I will be looking to sell. So right about now, we could see prior to Wednesday, we could see some level of correction, but I won't be buying. I'll be looking to short Euro to the downside. Ultimate goal will be towards 1.0234 level. All right, Traders, this is it from my trading desk. I want to wish you a fantastic trading week ahead, and don't forget to apply your good money management principles. Okay, until next week, do have a blessed week ahead. Bye-bye.